A Plaguelands Media production.
Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media bringing you another board game playthrough. Now, I've already covered like all of Season 2 of Final Girl with many mistakes. A lot of you out there have pointed them out to me in the comments section of those videos. Thank you very much for that. I do genuinely appreciate it. So what I thought I would start doing now that we have Season 1 and Season 2 is recreate some classic horror movies as best as I can. And I'm going to start with Jason X, which is the 10th Friday the 13th film, which is basically set on a spaceship. Earth has been decimated. At the beginning of the film, you find out that Jason has been cryogenically frozen. However, shit happens, and then, like in the year, 2455 or something, a spaceship comes down full of sexy teens, of course, and they bring Jason and a researcher onto the ship. Jason wakes up because of his ability to regenerate or some crap, and then he goes on a killing spree on a spaceship. So why not recreate that with Hans, who is, the equivalent of Jason in the Final Girl series, aboard the USS Conrad. Okay, I am using Alice. She has 4 health. We can get 2 time. We can heal twice. We can move, take a 2-cost action card, move up to 2 spaces, move up to 1 space. And if we rescue 6 victims, we choose 1 named action card for the remainder of the game. Whenever you play that named action card, always roll 5 dice, regardless of the horror level or any modifiers. Just a random shuffle and pick. Our setup is Born in Flames, so the killer starts in the furnace. We have put our keycard tokens. We actually have our keycard, 1 in our inventory. We can place 1 token. We place 1 keycard token on it, and during the action, you can place the token on a maintenance card. That's these cards here with Airlock, Self-Destruct, and Crusher. If I ever do that, I will let you know what they do. Or an adjacent maintenance shaft. So the maintenance shafts are these shafts here. It just makes it easier to move around the ship. And I believe start around your movement. So if we start around our movement here or here, we can actually spend the time to pick up the key card, and we can get another one. It doesn't cost anything to place the keycard tokens. Okay, and that goes on there like that. We have our Terror deck. I will shuffle this. This should be fun. I actually just watched Jason X last night. Not as good as the earlier films. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 classics. I really enjoyed the 7th one in the series as well. I thought that was a lot of fun. And we will get our starting event. Hopefully it's not too bad. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And as always, I have my bad decision juice right here. It's beautiful. I'm drinking Oldcastle out of an Oldcastle glass. Oh, God, that's good. Really enjoy that. Okay. So, our first event. Cluttered shafts. While moving, you may move through an inactive maintenance shaft at the cost of 1 health. Victims cannot follow you. Okay. Through an inactive maintenance shaft. All right. That's interesting. Okay, we have our 2 walk, 2 focus, weak attack, short rest. As always, let's focus first. And we reduce the horror at the cost of 1 time. Hans moves 1 at the moment. Whoops, I forgot something. Let me just rectify this. I forgot to put the blood loss counter on there. There we go. Okay. So Hans moves 1 and he does 2 damage. You know what? Let's risk it for a biscuit. Let's focus. Okay. I'm going to get rid of weak attack and short rest. Don't need them at the moment. To change that to a success. So horror goes down by 1 at the cost of 1 time. And now let's walk. Okay. We can move 2 spaces at the cost of 1 time. Let's just go 1, 2 in there. And we'll save this walk card. Now, in the armory, which is down here, we have a thermal visor. In the mess hall, which is where I am, we have another key card. And down here in the storage, we have an energy drink, which you can't see. They're kind of off camera, but there you go. Okay, that is our turn. We're going to spend 2 to grab a search card, 1 to grab a close call, and that is the end of our turn. This goes back up to 6. Okay, we now enter the killer phase. We resolve the killer action. He attacks a victim, and then the final girl, but there is no one on his space. We draw our terror card. First terror card of the game. Dark Feast. Horror goes up by 1. Okay. For every victim that is dead, he gets a health back, but there are no dead victims. That could have been much worse. The panic phase, we don't need to do it. And the upkeep phase, reveal finale card if no terror cards are left. Rearrange items. Well, we don't really have to do that either. So, it is our turn. And we are going to search. Searching the mess hall, and we get nothing. You may take the top card of the item space. Terror goes up by 2 for the cost of 2 time. You know what? I am going to do that. Put horror up by 2 at the cost of 2 time. And we are going to take another key card. And we will put the key card token on there. And should I? That's for 2 time. No, you know what? I'm going to save that. Let's walk. You dice. Go to dice jail, you pieces of shit. Okay. Come on. Oh. Play after a horror roll to re-roll 1 die. Damn it. Move 1 space at the cost of 1 health and 2 time. I'll lose a health. I'll lose 2 time. And I will move 1 space here. Rescuing this person. I'm going to get back 2 time. So I put the victim on the spot where I get back 2 time. And you know what? Before I do that, I'm just going to retroactively put that there so that I can now kind of easier to get to save these victims. Okay, that is my turn. I have 4 time now. Okay, so the search card goes back. That goes back. Walk goes there. 4 time. 2 for a sprint. 2 for a sprint. All right. Oh boy. Please be kind, Teradek. Please be kind. Horrific Hammer Rush. If there are no victims on the board, there are. So the nearest victim. Okay, so Hans, move, and move again. And he's going to attack twice. So he's going to kill these 2 victims, which puts Bloodlust up by 2, which puts Horror up by 1. For each victim killed during this attack, raise Horror. Oh my god. Okay. Horror goes up by 1. We raise Horror again, but we can't, so Bloodlust goes up by 1, and now we are only rolling 1 dice. Oh shit. This got really bad really quick. Hans basically came charging out of the furnace straight through here and just starts hammer smashing the victims in the armory. So they had weapons. They fucking had weapons and they didn't do anything. Oh, we've got to get this horror down. Focus. All right, we've got to get this horror down. We're going to focus. Wait, we only roll 1 dice for this. We got a success. Horror goes down. Time goes down. All right, I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay. Let's focus again. I'll take it. Horror goes down. Time goes down. Okay. We're sprinting now. We've opened this maintenance hatch. Okay. So let's get rid of short rest and weak attack to make that a success. We can move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Inactive. If you move in this manner. Okay, well that's an active one, so that's fine. All right. We're going to walk. We didn't get any successes. All right, we're going to move 1 space at the cost of 2 time and a health. And we're going to move here to this escape pod. And we are going to get both of our health back. That's Alice's. Both of her health back. Okay. Whew. We still have... That was our walk. So we still have a sprint in hand. All right, that is the end of our turn. We've rescued 3 victims. But Hans is on a killing frenzy. We can't buy that sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We get a walk back, and we have 2 to spend. Let's buy a search card. Oh boy, that was a hell of a turn. All right. Come on, Jason. I mean, Hans. Killer action. He wasn't in a space where the victim doesn't do anything. Oh, dude. Horror goes up. He's going to move towards the nearest action. At the moment, he still only moves 1 space. And he doesn't attack anyone because there's no one in his space. All right. Let's walk. 1 space. The cost of 1 time. Let's search. Okay, take the top item card. Horror goes up by 2. Or horror will go up by 1 at the cost of 2 time. I'm going to have to do that one because I don't want Bloodlust. But I want that item. Okay, 2 time. Horror goes up by 1. Saving this. Going to have to end it there. Search goes back. We get these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's get for 3. Let's buy a distraction card. Let's try and get that horror down and some extra time. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Hans does his killer action, which is nothing. Please don't put horror up, you son of a bitch. Place Hans with the furthest target possible. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raise horror, which puts the bloodlust up by 1. Which raises horror, which puts the bloodlust up by 1. Which reveals his dark power. Blood frenzy. For each victim that Hans kills, +1 bloodlust. Okay, and we draw the next terror card. Victim moves twice and attacks. Okay, let's see how this works. He's in a room with a victim. So he attacks, killing this victim, which pushes bloodlust up by 2, which pushes horror up by 1, which pushes bloodlust up by 1, just like that. Hans is going fucking apeshit. And I think this game was a bad decision. Okay. That is the killer turn. Now, because these victims were killed in here, they will panic. So the first one runs to this room, and the second guy also runs, leaving Hans all alone. Well, that's what you get for smacking people in the head with a hammer, you pig-faced motherfucker. All right. So let's focus. 1 dice. Terror goes down by 1 at the cost of 1 time. Let's play distraction. Okay. Horror goes down by 1 and we gain a time. I like that. You know what? Let's try to get some of these guys away from Hans. So let's sprint. We're going to ditch weak attack and short rest to turn that into a success. For 1 time, we can move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And let's walk. I'm going to move 1 space, take the health hit, and take 2 time. And I'm going to move these guys here. I'm also going to spend a time to pick up another key card. Okay. And we have focus left, but we are not going to use it. We have 2 time. Just going to buy a sprint. Distraction. Okay. So we have walk, sprint, and focus. And we're dragging a couple of victims away from Hans's vicinity. Hans doesn't do anything in the killer phase. Oh, he's just standing there. Okay, so that goes down. He's going to move twice towards the nearest victim, but he doesn't do anything. Next turn, however, that victim is dead, and I do have a focus. Let's try and focus. Come on. So I lose 2 time. Great. I'm going to walk. All right, I'm going to lose a health to move 1 space to here. Now the question is, do I want to... You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, whenever a key card placed on the board, time, 4 spaces, special function, in order to activate a function, corresponds with the function I want to activate, place enough keycard tokens on it to activate it, and follow the instructions. So I need the requisite number of tokens. For example, if I wanted to do self-destruct, I'd need 4 keycard tokens, and I only have 2 at the moment. So I walked. I'm going to end my turn here. I'm going to spend 2 for a sprint, 2 for a search card, get my sprint, get my search card, get all of these back, walk, weak attack, short rest, and focus, and put these back here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yep, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. Terror card. He kept swinging his hammer. Oh wait, killer action. That is dead. Bloodlust goes up by 1. Horror goes up by 1. Bloodlust goes up by 1. If there are no victims on board, there are. So he's going to move towards the nearest victim. He now moves 3. So he's going to go 1. So there are 2 victims with me. He'll go after the more victims, and then he will attack, killing another one that's with me. Okay, we push this up. He recovers the health, discard the next terror card, and then it goes back down again. So we discard this terror card. All right. Then he's in a spot with a victim. He hits the victim. That goes up. He recovers the health. We discard the next terror card. Like so. Okay. We have 1 terror card left. Oh, wow. All right, well, first things first. Got to get this terror level down. Wait, it's only 1 die, isn't it? Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm going to sprint. Move 1 space. I'm going to have to, at the cost of 1 health, lose 2 time. I'm going to move here. And that's the end of my turn. Okay, so we have 2 time to spend. I'm buying a guard. Sprint and focus go back. All right. Final tarot card. Here we go. Gas leak. Roll 1 die to determine which maintenance shaft leaks toxic gas. Upper right. Everyone in the space adjacent to the affected maintenance shaft loses 1 health. And I'm dead. What was the event card? Oh, Orphan Girl. Okay. So, Hans has wiped out all but 2 victims. However, I fled from him into the mess hall where the maintenance shaft leaked toxic gas and I died. Wow. That is why I love this game so fucking much. My plan was to try and find more key cards to do the self-destruct. And then in 3 turns, the ship would have blown up. And had I been in an escape pod, I would have won. However, as you know, that is never the case with this game. Okay, Bloodthirsty Butcher. So he would have moved twice. That was the finale. Oh, wow. There you have it, everyone. This was Final Girl recreating, to the best of my ability, Jason X from 2001. Hans on the USS Conrad. Hans being a Season 1 villain. USS Conrad being a Season 2 location. I hope you enjoyed the video. I probably made mistakes this time. If you notice any, please comment in the comment section below. Otherwise, like, subscribe. Leave a comment anyway if you just enjoyed the video. If you enjoy the content, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that Plaguelands Media puts out. But most importantly, stay safe. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video.